Greetings fellow gaming fans and welcome once again to Solus Project full playthrough. I'm Small Archangel and in the last episode we retreated back into the cave from whence we had come because Highpoint, which we've just attained, was looking very unfriendly. It's not looking, exactly idyllic right now, but at least it's daytime. So we're at the mill. And I think I looked this one last time. Yeah, so the spinning wings, so the orb that we followed here, will have a strength of 1,000 lungs. And we have to, it's guarded by the Tlaloc, whatever that is, and 4 idols are needed. So I think we're going to be searching for those idols. I probably can put that away, or can I? I don't know, frankly. This is Highpoint and it's pretty windy, evidently. There's a rock there, and I'm not sure if I'm going to need a rock. There's also some bones, which is fairly typical. Let's get a torch on the job, actually, because it is a little bit dingy around here somewhere. I think it's not long after dawn. Okay, we've got our beacon here. Requirements for idols. Right, we need 4 idols to unlock that thing there, whatever it is, that obelisk. And we're going to have to look for them around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. In the last episode we kind of came over this way and then it was snowing and blowing a hoolie and it was all a bit mad really. We've got some oil here, we've got a light crystal I think. Is that what that is? A light stick's a glow stick. And then we've got something that sounds like the cry of a beast but is in point of fact. The wind. Can I eat this food, please? Yes, no? No, clearly not. Right, let's just eat that. And then we need some water. Of course we do. It's okay, we've got some. But ideally I'd like to be able to pick up some of this. There's only one of these, but I dare say... Oh, look at that. I picked it up. That's awesome. Okay, but yeah, I really like kind of... I don't know what I'd do with a pillow and a mattress, but, certainly a med pack would be nice. I had to use up my last one. A backpack would be awesome. Let's just... Unless I get too warm, and I don't think that's likely around here, I'm going to keep my my torch on me, I think. So we came up here last time. I will just hit the save again. Go on. And then we have to climb up this massive ridge, and that is seriously sculpted, and it looks like we're going to end up there at some point. And then we have got these creepy sort of crucifixion type things going on. What is that? Oh, it's one of those teensy plants that we can eat. Alright, so I'm not going to hang about here. We've also got a big kind of river down there, and we really don't want to fall down there, but it looks like we're going to be going across that bridge. So we're following... I can't remember if we've read all these stones, actually. Oh no, we haven't seen this one before. Look, there's an alien attached to it. Poor beggars. We've seen one of our... He's not looking at me. We've seen one of our own crew members attached to one of these things. The trial 2 out of 12, it begins. Kugoni speaks. Their worthless people as survivors will be weighed in the heart of their achievements. The trial is in the Great Mill's main room. No one knows what the Sky Ones will do. They have never been conspired against. Ah. So this is following the story. So the aliens conspired against their Sky One masters. And so this is what... Oh, flipping heck. This is what they did in retribution. This is not good. I sense death approaching. How the heck I'm supposed to read anything with this kicking off? I don't know. Oh, a beast. Right, I fed them to the beast. Look, he popped their heads off. That's nice. Trial 3 of 12. Kugoni brought forth a tableau which chart the treason of the traitors, treachery written in stone by the Philistines themselves. They subverted the will of the Sky Ones. They coveted the power and resources within the Sky Ones realm, the Hollow Land. And they were just trying to destroy the orb, I think. They stole a ball, exactly what I just said. The Sky One's preternatural gift of energy. They removed it, the caverns deigning to turn it against their masters, but it backfired. Somebody opened it, this was the last mistake. Death emerged from its shell. Yes, we've seen that, Death. Thank you very much. But this troubles me a tad, because we saw some clawed footprints, very like the ones that might well belong to that beast, which may be the Tlaloc, and which may well await us ahead, which, yeah, you never know, that roaring noise might in point of fact be the Tlaloc. Oh my gosh. I'm going to die. No, let's just make use of the fact that we have a cursor here. We can say, oh my god, what is that? Idle. Ah, we need that.
Inventory full.
And is there anything else here? No, but this is one of the kind of way markers we've seen a lot of. Cannot pick that up. Okay, right. Let's mince our way back very gingerly. Look at me, I'm a gymnast. In real life, of course, I would just brick myself. Now, I think we're a bit warm now, aren't we? Okay, let's put the torch away. It's time to put the torch away. See, in real life, this would look scary as arse to me. Oh, there's some sort of beacon, or maybe it's a tower part down here. How the heck we're supposed to get back to our tower, I don't know. But there is something flashing away over here. That's a beacon over there. Oop. There's probably some cunning use of beacons that I haven't thus far discovered. Mark places with them, I guess, but... Okay, so there's something over there, and I'm assuming behind that rather than on that rock, because we ain't going to get over there very easily. Some very steampunk looking artifacts and bits of architecture around here. It's like it's a cross between steampunk and Tolkien or something. Can I get down here? We can. That is kind of dingy, actually. I'm going to use my torch because I'm just aware of the fact that when you take a video, things look dark to me. They look really, really dark on video. So I'm going to use the torch even though it's not actually dark. It's not actually night time. Right, what the heck? Don't fancy going down there. This is why I never find any secrets. Okay. This is going to be like finding the 4 keys to operate the spire, isn't it? I'm going to take some water while I've got the chance. And fill these up as well. Whoops. Because you never know, it might actually free up some space in my inventory. Probably not, to be fair. It never seems to. Okay. Bring on another backpack, please. Go. What's this? Milestone 2 out of 5. Heights of oscillation. Okay, what's oscillating then? What is oscillating? Right, something is flashing just over there. So we're going to go see if we can find what that is. I don't think it'll be... And over there as well. I don't think that's going to be... I don't think that's going to be these idols, is it, that flash like that, because the last one didn't. It's usually tower parts that do. There's some sort of path here, and by heck we're taking it. This is a bit of... Okay. I get the impression you could spend a lot of time, actually, exploring in this game, and finding all the secrets, and... But I would have a heck of an editing job to do if I did that. Yeah, this is a bit of spaceship shrapnel, and so this is some gear, hopefully, that will be useful for us. Yeah, we've got something flashing away here. Oh look, we want to read this too. Frederick's diary. The Gliese landing probes didn't send enough info, so I can't bring as much material as planned. Why do you have to go through it all again? At least the other crew members are asking for my 5 credits as on subjects outside my field. Don't want to be the 10th wheel on this trip. Okay. 10th wheel. Okay. Frederick's Diary 6. Later, one of the biologists invited me to work with her as she goes through some of the satellite surface scans. I think she's scraping with Sophia, but I better not mention it. Don't want to burn this bridge. Uh-huh. Alright, is this a tower part? This is a tower part. Yeah, we need that. We're also going to have a look, see what else is here. What is this? That's battery. Battery? Flashlight battery. Oh, just in case. But this is 112%. Oh, nice. I see. And there's some foodstuffs here as well, but my calories are okay. Frederick's Diary number 3. This is random. I've heard that there'll be representatives from PPHQ on board with us for the 8-year-long journey. You know what they say, keep your friends close, but I didn't think I'd spend the rest of my life living amongst my enemies. PPHQ. Alright, this is the kind of place where we might expect to find something useful, like a backpack. What is this? That's a beacon. What is this? That's a crate containing a dog. That's cute. It's got a bit of like glowing red eye weirdness going on, but fan photo. Fan photo. Nice. This is my dog. Enjoy. Feel this bit of suicide mission. No one else seems to share my concerns. Perhaps they're keeping quiet so they don't have to be educated by PPHQ. I wonder if they know I was part of those protests in May. Okay. Frederick the Rebel. They assigned me to Gliese 6143. See, this is the first one. A planet they were considering striking off the list. The service testing probes went silent. Yeah, they probably got battered to death. PPHQ were trying to reassure us it was just a glitch. Apparently the probe is working fine and sending back promising data. Okay, I smell something fishy. There's another beacon over there. There's a pathway going up there. I have no idea where I should... What is this? Fan photo. Oh, now that is cute. Oh, cutie. Alright, I'm not quite sure what they're for, but they're cute. They're very cute. Okay, so we've got some cans of food around here as well. Oh, look, there's some water. And my inventory's full. Yes, of course it is. Whoa. Is there... I was hoping to find a backpack here, but I've not found one. There's something else flashing over there, so that's probably going to be another tower part. I know I'm probably missing lots of stuff. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is amazing. What do you call that? I call it an enormous wind turbine. It's not turning. Maybe we need to get that turning. I just put... Oh, you guys freak me out. Okay, we've got a beacon over there, which probably means there's some other stuff. Some very sort of steampunky kind of things. And this is another bridge, but I don't think it's the one we came across before. Is that where we just were down there? Or is that another bit? Oh, you see there's another tower part over there. Oh, wow. I guess this area is going to take me some time, actually. We could quite easily chuck a teleporter down there, I suppose, but getting back up would take a little bit longer, I guess. Oh, this is just one of those things that tells us what we found and more kind of what we haven't found. Forsaken Dream. Jito, where are you? While you were scouting underground, Vasa approached through the caves and told us of a fracture, a rift among our people, she said. Utuku had taken many underground, but the enlightened go back, keep our family safe. Yeah. Oh, what is this? This looks like one of those ones we can get a buff. Let's get a buff. Starside bestows a perk. A perk, Lan Maris. Okay, I'm not sure what perk it bestows. Or what it does for us, or whether it's temporary, or whether it lasts. I have no idea. Okay, let's go down here. I don't want to take too much time looking over anything, just because I'm aware that with darkness will come hypothermia and death, probably. Okay, I don't see any flashing tower parts here, but not everything flashes at you. Some stuff you just have to find for yourself. Frederick's diary number 7. Lata keeps inviting me to help out with her work, while Sophia's spending more and more time with Eamon the counsellor. Surface scans aren't my forte, but doing something's better than doing nothing. Some more cans of food, which we can't pick up.
Objective reminder.
Shut
Locate
up.
materials for satellite uplink.
Shut up. There were supposedly 2 landing probes sent to Gliese 6143C along with satellite probes. Once the landers reach the surface, they would have released a rover. So even if the transmitters were broken, the probes should be somewhere on the surface. It's not a total loss. That's what you think. I'm on the chuffed surface. I'm not seeing much. Except pictures of people's cats and dogs. Aww. Well, I'm collecting them pretty well. Right, that's just going to tell me my inventory is full. Cannot pick that up. Your inventory is full. There might be something cool in there, possibly. I can see a can of food, but nothing else. The onboard psychologist and representative of PPHQ. I don't feel comfortable disclosing any secrets to them. They're a shifty bunch with their gentle, that's classified, sorry excuse for everything. I know how PPHQ operate. I've seen footage. I want to know who they are, these people. Okay, let's just make sure we're not missing a backpack or something juicy like that. That's a fan photo. Somebody's sprolly. Nice. And what's that? I'm going to have to crawl to get in here. That's a fan photo of French bulldog? No, I don't actually know what that is. Please, I'm a fan of this game. Put my pet in it. It's a bit of light relief, I suppose. Do we need... We don't need one of those. We have one of those. Okay, so... can of food which we can't take. Let's head in this direction and see if there's anything other than creepy plants with eyes. Is there anything down here? There's a beacon over there, but I've lost track of any. I do not want to touch this water. Look at it. It's just so... That's a tide coming in. It's like, what the... Oh, there's a probe thingy. Kaboom. Okay, I think we're going over there. I wonder what that noise was. I get so used to the mad wind around here. Oh, now there's clearly something over there. But I don't want to go through the water. It looks very strong tide to me. So if we can get round, we're going round. She says. Oh, no! We're doomed! Okay, it's entirely down to chance then.
Dehydration.
Well, do you know what? I've got other things on my mind right now. I really seriously have. So you can just sod off because I don't want to die. I'm going to wedge myself here and hope I don't die. Which is a vain hope because they usually know exactly where you are and head straight for your face, I find. I know. I think we might be okay, actually. Phew, they never last too long, those. Shortage of sleep. No, you're kidding me, aren't you? How's a person supposed to find anything around here with shortage of sleep, dehydration, spam, 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 spam? Okay, I think we've got... I think we need to go back up here and across that bridge over in that direction. And I will get some sleep. I mean, we've got like 8.5 hours. I really don't think we've been adventuring that long. Generally speaking, if I do an episode between sleeps, I find that the episode is quite short. So, yeah, it does not work out as perhaps it should. Where's the bridge then? Where is this bridge? It's there. Let's head this way. I want to see if I can find another... See if I can find another, not a beacon, tower part, given that we've been given our marching orders repeatedly. Okay, it's under this bridge somewhere, and there is the drop as well, so we want to get there. Shortage of sleep, shut up. And there's another flashy thing over there as well. Our tower is only half finished, so we need all these. Okay, where are you, little tower part? Down there. And is there any more stuff down here that we could make use of? The other thing, of course, is I don't want to be sheltering in the middle of nowhere, because, you know, I'll wake up to find that I'm dead or something. Frederick's diary. I wanted to take part in a Q&A film for the DUPS newscast, DUP. Back at the colonies, it's supposed to inform the masses about the Solus project. Of course, every minute minute detail is staged by the psychologists. They sound like a seriously dodgy bunch. And I watched the episode we all took part in, like a primetime sitcom or something. DUP really want to hold up hope back on the ships. With these PPHQ goons, then must they don't care about humanity or our mission. Okay, I'm smelling propaganda. I want to know if there's anything lootable here that I'm actually going to be able to pick up. There's a load of sort of bits, but okay, and I know there's something we can pick up back over there as well. And then there's that. Before we get any shut-eye, I want to find somewhere to shelter before we do that. Let's head over this way because it looks like there is some sort of thing over here. I wonder what happens if I don't sleep. Do I start going mad? Do I start going nutty? Is that quite entertaining? Alright, what do we have here? A load of stuff I can't pick up. Yay! Okay, do we have to... We can eat stuff, right? Let's eat that and then see if I can pick anything up.
Inventory full.
Yeah, okay, fine. Right, now, is there any way of getting up to that beacony thing? Is there anything here? Any reason to go here? Do I have to jump on that and kind of... Possibly do, actually. Let's just check that out. Oops! Oh, come on. Wow, aiming is really hard. Okay, nice. Okay, I want to know if there's any kind of shelter underneath this obelisk. It kind of looks like there is to me. So, yo. Hey, here we go. There isn't, but the good news is we've got a sighting to idle. I think this is just a great big sort of slab-like thing where we can't shelter at all, but hey, let's roll on back down. Well, we've got a decent view from up here. Where do we think we need to go to shelter? Why? I don't know. Is there anywhere I can shelter? I'm just going to find that night falls and I die before I wake up, which would be no good at all, given I'm continually reminded that my survival is of paramount importance to the entire of humanity. So, yeah. It looks to me like maybe I need to get over the other side of this barrier of crap. Somehow. Maybe I need to punt my teleporter over there to see if there's something hiding from me. Let's try it. Oh, dude, what the? I just drank, for goodness sake, about 2 seconds ago. Now give me my teleporter and stop complaining. Nope. Over there. Oh, come on. There we go. I'll probably appear in some water. Pretty much. Okay, let's see if there's anything here.
Inventory
Some water which we
full.
can't pick up. When Montserrat showed up before the filming, Eamon and Lars' faces dropped. They both knew they would have to provide her with a script, and it had to be done with a time constraint. They couldn't turn her away since she also knows her geology. Okay. Right, there's lots of this stuff. Is there anything more unusual that we can pick up? There looks to be something here. Down by the water's edge. What is this? It's a pillow. Improves...
Inventory full.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Do you know what? We normally manage to sleep
Operator
okay.
tired. Sleep advised.
Do you know what? You probably wouldn't advise me to sleep here, you whining cow, because if I did, you'd wake me up to tell me I was dying of hypothermia after about 2 minutes. So just can it. So, let's see if we can find somewhere to kip. I'm not expecting much. My expectations are not high in this game. But somewhere where I'm not, for example, going to get pelted by fireballs. Ah. We'll just have a bit of a buff off that bit thing there. Okay. Under this bridge might do in a pinch, possibly. But I'm not sure it's going to be ever so sheltered here, really. Severe shortage of sleep. I really don't seem to have much choice, do I? There is nowhere to go. Or is there? There are no campsites here.
Operator tired. Sleep
Shut
advised.
up! Some cruddy weather comes along. We're so dead. Because night is going to come soon as well. And it's going to literally catch me napping, isn't it? So, what am I going to do? There is nowhere to go. We're just going to have to go to sleep wherever. Oh, look. What's this? Tower part? Yo. Nice. Well, if nothing else, we've got a few tower parts. Just stop it. I know. I know. But I can see something glowing up here. And I just kind of want to know what it is. In case... Oh, look. There we go. We've got a perk off that. And this is a dead alien with some sort of light crystal, which isn't ever so helpful. Okay, I have no idea where to put myself to sleep, but I'm going to assume that one way or another I'm going to die.
Tired. Sleep advised.
Shut up. Go and advise yourself into a corner, I don't care. What we're going to have to do, we're just going to have to cower somewhere amid the rocks and hope we don't die while we sleep. But I'm not going to sleep for very long because otherwise, yeah, we're just going to be in deep doo-doo for sleeping until it's dark or something. So I'm going to sit in this corner and take some shut-eye just for about 3 hours, and we'll see where that gets us.
Sleep quality good.
Okay, well, miraculously, we're not actually dead. It's still daylight, and the weather looks quite nice, actually. So, I'm surprised. It's a heat haze, actually, so the weather is too flaming nice. But this episode's gone on quite long enough. I'm just glad we're not dead yet. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We will be going on from here. We found ourselves 3 tower parts in this episode. We'll carry on after that. We've got 2 more idols to find and as many tower parts as we can carry, quite honestly. So I hope you will join me for the next episode of the Solus Project. Until then, keep gaming, stay happy. Bye bye for now.